What's up, addicts, and welcome back to your daily fix of Schedule 1. We are back here at the barn, and today is going to be a monumental day. We are going to be attempting an 8-mix automation, and this barn is about to become the most profitable building here in town. So very excited about this. Now, last episode, we tried out a bunch of different combinations, including the super viral one that everyone talks about. It's an 8-mix on Coke. It's motor oil, Cuke, paracetamol, gas, Cuke, battery, horse essence, and Mega Bean. And we are going to be attempting to automate this so this thing can just kind of run itself. And we're building a Coca-Cola empire here. This is going to be insane. So we're going to be doing a lot of remodeling. We are going to be doing a lot of hiring. So just know you are replaceable. You need to shape up. I think you botanists, you guys are doing well. I'm going to be honest, Timothy. You've been disappointing me. Shape up, buddy. You can be replaced. So this should be a good day. Very excited about it. I think we can have up to 10 employees in this barn. So we've got 7 beds currently. We could obviously fit 2 more here. So we need 2 more beds. That would be 9. And then probably 2 more beds after that. We could put them somewhere downstairs because we'll want 1 for the 10th employee and then 1 for ourselves, obviously. So we're going to start. Let's go ahead and get 4 beds. Old Handy Hanks over here, to be honest, hasn't been getting too much of our business. I gotta be real, I like our guy back at the other side of town. Feel like I vibe with him a little bit better. But okay, so we're gonna need 4 beds. We might need some more storage racks. I guess we can wait on that. I don't want to overspend. Could probably use. I'll wait on soil and stuff too. Let's get this stuff organized. We're gonna have some stuff we have to buy during the day, but most of it's gonna be like, buying contraband and hiring at night. So just gonna try to get this thing ready. We'll hire at night. And we actually haven't paid any of these guys because I didn't want them messing around in here while we were busy. Oh my God, how many beds? Did I buy 40 beds? Okay, I'm reloading. I have no idea. Did I type 45 in there or something? There's no way. If anything, that helps us because now we don't have to worry about me blabbing on the intro. It's gonna get us extra time today, so. My goal is to try to get most everything organized, figure out what our final shopping list is, and then hopefully be able to hit the ground running as of tomorrow. So how you doing? Good to see you. I am looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 beds. I have no clue how I did that last time, but I think there's probably some tape. The world does not know what's coming, dude. We are about to build an absolute empire in here. So we're obviously going to need 2 beds. Oh, I was worried we wouldn't be able to put them there. 2 beds there, and then we could just put 2 beds right here for now. Those are probably going to end up being in the way. So what we have currently is, obviously, we've got this here. This is our first botanist. This is our second botanist. And then we've kind of made this like our own personal little area. So we could probably roll with that. Like we've got all of our heavenly super sharp. We've got our heavenly Coke that we can work with. We've got all of our heavenly buds. So if we need to make certain mixes to meet new people, this can kind of be like our personal workshop. We definitely need to work on this middle area. And then I was looking at it. You see how we have 2 storage shelves in between each of these wooden beams? Well, it turns out there's 4 slots of these beams. So that means we've got 8 storage shelves and 8 spots for mixers that fit perfectly in there. So since we've got an 8-mix thing, I think this whole wall should just all be mixers. So I'm gonna start picking this stuff up, actually. I think this stuff's gonna be the way. And I do wanna mention I think it was Con or something like that. I did see his video like last week, and I think this is pretty much what he had, so we'll see how close we can get it. But okay, so these guys are all gonna have to go. Let's just pick these up. Gonna be able to put those there. Nah, or actually, I don't think we're gonna want that because we're gonna want stuff behind it. So we could put, do we have another extra storage? Maybe an extra storage over here. Here we go. Put these here. Now this stuff we need, so if all these are gonna be set up there, it would probably make sense to have these kind of close to that because these are going to have to go to that, and then we're going to have it run down the line. We could put storage over here. Hold on, I don't think we can though. 1, 2. Yeah, it's not going to let you put it under the stairs. Maybe we could put beds there. We could have storage over here. I guess this is kind of empty here. Could we put storage like this? Here, give me these guys again. These should... And you know what? I don't think we're going to want the ones in the back if we're doing this. So let's give me all these. We could pick these up. Oh, there's some trash back here. Somebody wasn't doing their job, and I know we have 1 trash cleaner on the team. Sharon, what do you have to say about this? Pick that here. You know what? I'm going to help you out. We're going to put this over here. Instead of throwing it out ourselves, which is right here, we're going to make you get that. You got to run a tight ship if you're in this trade. So we're going to set these guys up like this. And perfect. There's freaking 8 slots, dude. That could not be any more perfect. Now, the thing is, we're going to want... So, what is it? It's motor oil, cuke, para. So, what we should do... We'll take the motor oil. We'll take the cuke. We'll take the... Para is going to be over on the right. And these can kind of be extra storage specifically for those. So, we'll go motor oil. We'll put some cuke in there. We'll put some para. There's cuke somewhere else down the line. I don't remember which one it is. Let's see here. Gasoline, cuke, battery, horse. Gasoline's going to be over here. Is it battery, horse, mega? I like that we have this set up because it makes it easy. There we go. So we can go gasoline. Was it cuke? Shoot, forgot already. Gasoline, cuke, battery, horse, mega. Cuke, battery, horse, and then mega. So this is going to be kind of extra storage, and then this over here can have all the stuff. Since this is going to be our personal mixing station, this is going to have all the extra stuff that we might potentially use if we're trying to make something specific for somebody, but we don't necessarily need right now. This could also be extra storage for like beds and racks. Okay, perfect. This is already starting to look a little bit better. Take all this stuff out, then we're going to be able to get these shelves out of the way. We're probably going to need some more storage over here, but we're just going to let this run for now. Okay, so that's looking good. We've already got this open, so we're going to need 6 more of these guys. That leaves these. So I'm going to, oh boy. Okay, we're going to take all of this stuff off. Put this here. And I did see a tip online that we had something messed up here too. Okay, so those 2 are done. Why does this... Oh, we got to collect this. Beauty. Got that. We're going to be able to pick those up. And then here, we're going to be able to take all of this stuff. So this... I mean, all this we could just put right here for now, I guess. Okay, so we can pick up our cauldrons. And what we learned in the last episode or 2 is that the cauldrons, you need these... Oh, this one's done too. You need the cauldrons set up to either be separate or have separate chemists on them. I think I'm just going to straight up go separate chemists because they have been glitching out a bunch. So we've got to figure out where we want to put this stuff. This raw product goes here. So let's, basically how we're going to have it is motor oil is the first thing. So this is going to be motor oil right here. It's going to, you know, the raw product is going to go to this, and then the motor oil is going to come down and it's going to mix, and then it's going to go to the next thing, which is cuke, and then it's going to go to gas or whatever. It's going to go down the line. It's going to end here, and then from here it can go straight to the brick press and then go here. So I'm thinking we probably, I don't really know what direction we want this to go. We probably want the ovens as close to this as possible. If I have it here, can I get by? You can get by. Okay, so I'm going to put these like this. And then I wonder if we had the cauldrons, is that enough space to get through? Can he work in there? Oh, okay. I hope this isn't too close together. If we have the cauldrons like that, you could still get around. That actually looks pretty good. We might want to move that down. What happens if we do it like this? And can you come in? Oh, you can't come in there and go around. Okay, do we want to space it out a little bit more? I don't know what direction we want stuff. I want to get this right the first time because after you get it in there and people start working, it gets a little bit hectic. Okay, so we've got this. Can you get around everything? This one's over too much. So we can go like that. So there you can get around everything. You can see everything. If there's a mixer here, you should be fine. Okay, that's nice. And then that way there's not like a bottleneck over here. So those are a little bit separate. They're, you know, at least 3 blocks separate from each other. And we'll use probably 2 different chemists to have them work. So we can have stuff go from the cauldron in here, stuff from the cauldron in here. And then these, they're already close to that first mixing station. It can make its way all the way down the line and end up over here. Getting a lot of messages, so let's, oh, sorry, Jeff. Yeah, I'm going to just kind of take all these and we'll run these tonight, get some extra cash for our remodel. Oh, Jane's already out of product? Holy cow, wait, what have our dealers been doing? Benji's got 5,600, Brad's got 51, Jane's got 46, Molly's got 51. Dude, we've got 20K in cash. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm trying to think quickly before we run out of daylight. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot here. We're definitely going to need to hire more employees. So we've got to think about what we want there. We only need 2 botanists. We only need 1 trash. Oh, you know what? The trash can. We didn't do that. Shoot. I mean, if we put a trash can here, but then it's going to block people. I mean, if I put it here, you can still get by it. Okay, and then that will work for this entire area. So we're gonna need 2, 4, 6 mixing stations, plus I wanna have my own over here. So I gotta write down a shopping list. We're gonna need 7 mixing stations. Let me pause this so we don't lose daylight. We'll probably want a packing station over there for ourselves. We'll also want a brick press for ourselves, so we can add those. I guess we could start managing the employees so we can figure out what we need, but we're definitely going to need, because chemists get 4, so we're going to need 8 mixing chemists. Then we're going to need chemists for these, so we're at least going to need 5 chemists, right? I'm pretty sure we can have up to 10 employees, so 5 chemists, 2 of these guys, that's 7, 8, maybe an extra. We'll go to 4 chemists just in case. We're definitely going to need at least 1 more. I always forget. What are you? You're like the guy that moves stuff around. I don't know what he is, but we're going to need one of the... Oh, handler, I think. Obviously, botanists are good because we've only got 8 pots there. I think that's kind of a start. Okay, let's make sure we're accepting all these. We'll run some product around and go get this hiring started. I hate the nighttime out here. It is so hard to figure out where you're going. We're trying to make our way down to Jane. We're actually staying on the path nicely. There you go. Okay. Still don't really know this side of town very well. I'm very much an OG part of town favorite, but we're gonna be all right. So we got tons of product. We got a couple of bricks we're gonna bring to Jane. I'm going the wrong way. Jane, you have been absolutely killing the game, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Let me take them earnings, and then I can give you a couple bricks. You might be. Ooh, she sounds a little zombie-ish, but she might be our best dealer so far. She's killing it. Changing to a 1 product thing. Where back here, bro? What? Oh, it's because it's morning time. Shoot, I accidentally accepted one at the morning. But changing to a 1 product list is so nice because look at this. We've got orders coming in, so I could just say yes. I've got 40 of these things. There's no way we're gonna go through all 40 tonight. So you're just always ready to go. Always ready to deal at any point in time. You've got enough product and you don't have to think about it, which is fantastic. Oh my God, dude, you've also got stuff. Make an offer. I'm sorry, Miss Ming. I only got the hard stuff for you. Enjoy. She ran all the way across town. Miss Ming is from over here. Why did she run all the way over here for us? My goodness, that just scared me, but I've got a soft spot for her. Okay. Old girl is already out here breaking down bricks and doing deals. That's what I'm talking about. So we've got guy right here, Philip. How you doing? Looking for a couple little dimes. Got you, dog. We definitely need to start laundering money as much as possible. We actually should probably go hit the car wash and stuff while we're waiting on this. Really convenient that they're right next to each other. So we can get $12,000 a day laundered. I think it's almost time to purchase the final business, Taco Ticklers. It's going to be 20K cash, but I mean, we've technically got that right now. I'm going to wait and see how this works because we're going to have a lot of cash issues with hiring. It's actually probably not the best idea to be laundering right now, but we'll be all right. This is crazy work, dude. I cannot believe, ooh, that was close. Cannot believe this is where we're at in our career. To think that we started just running from the cops and absolutely terrified and just trying to sell ditchweed, and now here we are with some of the nicest stuff in the game, running around confident, kind of knowing a lot of the police locations and patrol routes and things like that. We're just absolutely wheeling and dealing out here. I cannot wait to get this new stuff on the streets, though. We're gonna be making so much money. Should have hit Binge while we were over there, so we're gonna go talk to him. We gotta get oh, we passed Brad too, so we're gonna get Binge and Brad, get their payments. How you doing, Jesse? Good to see ya. Don't get to see you as much now that I'm living over on the other side of town, but I always appreciate you. How you doing, Binge? Gonna go ahead and collect. Good luck. Keep selling your old product. We still have tons of old product left over, so not too worried about them. As soon as we get this new stuff on the streets, we'll start giving them new product. And then we got 54 from Brad. I feel like Brad has consistently been pretty underperforming, but it is what it is. To be honest, that seems like a Brad move. You know what I mean? Brads and Chads, can't trust them. And look at how convenient this was. How you doing, George? He really likes this spot, huh? He must live in this apartment building right next to DJ Molly Mall. Here we go. 7,000, dude. Molly might be our best. I don't know. The new girl, what's her name again? I forget. Jane is good, but I feel like Molly is for sure the best. Okay, so those are all the deals that we can do this evening. Now we are gonna try to sneak back into the warehouse and let's see if we can figure out exactly what we need. Good to see ya, Oscar. How we feeling? Oh man, he's looking a couple different ways. He could see his future. You can't cross one over on him. So we're going to be looking, I got my thing here. We're going to need 7 mixing stations added to the cart. We're going to need a packing station, our own personal packing station Mark II. Will we want our own lab oven? We will probably want our own lab oven. I didn't think about that. We're going to want our own brick press. Technically, we don't need to, but if I don't want to get stuff in the automated thing. Like I would, if we're messing with stuff ourselves and doing our own experiments, I don't want it to mess with anything else. So we've got that there. That's going to be $16,550. Is there anything else we need in here? I mean, we could always use soil, but I also don't know that we have the inventory space that we need right now. So let's go ahead and purchase this. Oh my goodness, dude. We are really investing here. And then we're going to go up. We're going to talk to Manny. How you doing, bro? When you first met us and we came in here asking to hire one botanist, I bet you didn't expect what's about to come right now. So we are going to be hiring at least 3 more chemists. So we're going to send them to the barn. $2,000 signing fee bet. He's going to send them there. We're also going to hire another chemist. Another $2,000 down the drain. And we're going to be hiring at least 1 more chemist. And then on top of that, I think we're going to hire 1 handler. So we've botanist and cleaner we don't need. We're definitely going to need at least 1 handler. We might need 2 handlers. We'll see. $1,500, $200. Dude, the chemists are expensive. $300 a day is quite a bit. These guys are absolutely killing it. But, okay. So, that's our initial shopping trip. We're going to see if we can't get this stuff cooking. Now, this is going to be the fun part. We can figure out everything we forgot. So this, dude, this is crazy. I remember when we were so excited we could get the more efficient mixer, and now we just went and bought 7 at a time. So one's going to be over here. We'll figure out how we do this later. We got our packing station too, I would imagine. Mixer into packing station. We've always done it that way. And then I guess we could have a lab over here. Or do we want a lab over here? Maybe we have lab and mixer. I like this better already. And then we can have packing station and brick press next to that. Okay. So this is our own personal laboratory. We're good to go there. Let's see. We've got our new chemists and things. Dude, we've got a squad out here. This is what I'm talking about. So who doesn't have beds? That's the most important thing. You're our original chemist. Here we are going to be looking for a bed. I'm just going to assign all the beds because that's the boring part. So John, Thomas, Maria, and Gary, welcome to the squad. Everyone except for Gary has a bed. So we're going to get him set up as well. And we might be good. Oh, we need our own bed. And then we have another bed too, right? Where did we put those? They were back here, right? Yeah. So our own bed, we aren't going to be able to, I wish you had like bunk beds or something. We're not going to be able to put it up there. So I guess, can we fit it? Oh, that's unfortunate. It doesn't even let you put it on this. I guess we could put 2 right here if we needed. Not exactly perfect. We could put 1 there and then 1 here across. That's interesting. We'll see how that works out, but we'll start there. That's going to be our bed for right now. Okay, so we've got all that set up. I guess let's just, we want to try to take this from the top, and we're actually going to be removing these guys. So I'm going to take all of this out. We're not going to have space. Shoot, dude. I want to turn these guys around too. Shoot, hold on. Okay, so we're going to put these back really quick. Sorry. I'm going to turn this around. I like the spot, but I want to be able to access it immediately if we need. So we've got those 2 there. So let's take these. You can fit 4 in each. So we've got those there. Then we're gonna take. I don't think we need this. Could we? Yeah, if we fit another. Oh, it's gonna have to be 1 out. We could fit another bed here. Where's our other bed? We're just gonna set that up because I'm sure eventually we're gonna want some sort of another employee. So let's just set this up. We can have beds here. And we honestly, hold on. Do we have more? Let's take these. I don't know if I want to set this up because then it cuts that off. But we could. We could just kind of block them in. I mean, that works there. So we've got some extra storage over here. And that can be like true extra storage, like the stuff that we aren't going to be mixing or doing anything with, our drying racks and things like that we could figure out later. Okay, this is looking good so far. We need some gas for these things. Get some gas in the cauldrons, get everyone all set up. We're all good to go there. And now we could start worrying about the order of which we're doing things. So one of the biggest problems that we had, and it was a big, this stuff over here, it was a big, mistake on my part, is that we don't need this piece in the middle. This is just wasting our time. Wait a second. I see another spot. Hold on. Can we put this here? Beautiful. Okay, so we can have extra product there if we need it, but I don't think we're going to need it. We're just going to keep it there for now. That kind of stops us from walking through here, but that's fine. That's not that big of a deal. We still need her to pick that up. Anyway, the thing is we don't need these pots to go to a middleman. We can just, or a middle shelf, I guess. We could just have them go straight to the cauldrons. So I'm going to take these 8 pots on the right, and we are going to, oh, we don't need 9 pots. We need 8 pots. We are going to have them go straight to this cauldron. So it's not messing around. This cauldron has 4 slots of 20 leaves. So once it gets going, we could probably kind of get it going right now, to be honest, because we're kind of backing this thing up. So let's get some open slots for us here. But basically, there's so many spots that we could put it in. Oh, this is really not going well. Got to be able to run the bottom level, you know what I mean, Trev? You can't get too big that you can't do it yourself. So we're going to do that there, and then we could begin this one as well. But yeah, with, you know, holding 80 leaves, we're not producing that much. So it should be able to keep up with the growth. We should honestly be missing some. I don't know if I'm making sense, but basically, we don't need extra storage because these are going to work faster than these will grow. So we should be fine with the open spaces in here. So we're going to have those first 8 go there, and then we can have this second 8 go over to this one. So now we're going to have, and all of these still have their botanists. Those haven't changed. So now all of these are going to grow. The botanists are going to take care of that. And then the botanists are going to take it to here and take it to here. From there, we're going to need chemists. And again, we're going to be splitting these up. So I wish, okay, we're good. Actually, I was hoping that we could just kind of fully reset everything. So we're going to have a chemist that works on this and works on this, and we'll probably give him more later, but we'll wait for now. And then we're going to have a second chemist, this guy here. We're going to have him work on this and work on this. And if you guys missed it in the last episode, we had some glitching happening with the cauldron, so I'm going to keep them separated from chemists and separated on the floor here. Now, obviously, we're going to have this cauldron is going to go destination to this. The chemist will do that. And then this cauldron, we are going to manage and put the destination to this. Now, we also know that this thing, we are going to have our destination going down here, and this oven, we are going to have the destination going down here. So at this point, we have product going from plant to cauldron to lab to our first mixing station. Now, let me think about this. So we can get up to 4 spots, 4 machines per chemist, and we currently have 4 chemists. So we've got up to 12 machines. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, we could have up to 16. Okay, so that's actually perfect. Well, we could do 4 chemists at 3 stations each, and that's going to make more sense. So let's take our next chemist. We're going to try to keep people in the same areas, and he can work on these first 3 stations. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. I say this chemist should probably work on this one, and then this chemist could work on this one, and then one more guy for the last 3. So we're going to take this last guy, 1, 2, and 3. And then I already forget who has what. So these guys each have 3. What does this guy have? He's got these 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We need this one. And then our first guy, we can have him do this close side. And we're going to have him go to this one. So every single machine has a chemist, and they're actually underloaded. Technically, they could have 1 more machine, so we can expand out and do more if we want. We could potentially add another cauldron, another lab. We'll see if we end up needing that, but that's honestly all perfect right there. And you know what? We probably should order some product. Let's go ahead and order a delivery. I should have thought about this earlier, and let's go over here so I can see what we need. We're not going to be able to see it. Motor oil, Cuke, paracetamol, gas. I'm going to do a lot of each. So we're going to do 100 motor oil, 100 paracetamol, 100 gas, 200 Cuke. I know we need Mega Bean. I know we need horse juice. I know we need batteries. Is that it? Horse juice, Mega Bean, batteries, Cuke, paracetamol, gas, motor oil. We didn't get motor oil, did we? We did. So it's 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 batteries. 8. We're going to send this to the barn, loading dock 1. It's going to be $4,400. It's too large for the delivery vehicle. Okay, so if we take the Cuke out, can we do it? No. If we take the Cuke and gas out, can we do it? No. Okay, so we're just going to have to do it small. I guess it makes sense. We're going to have to do bigger ones later, but we'll just do 20, 20, 20, 40, 20. We should be able to do that, right? $1,040, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mixes. Perfect. So let's go ahead and place that. We should have done that earlier because we're going to have to wait 6 hours. Sounds like these are done. We can keep this thing going. Let's begin again. Gotta love upper management that has their, hands a little dirty in the process. Not going to get above our employees. Got to show them how it's done. There she is. And you know what? We can pick this up. And you know what? I'm not going to haze her. We're going to pick this up as well. I've been feeling bad about that since the intro. Now for our handlers, how you doing, Mark? So he is currently working on this brick press. He also goes large storage rack to brick press. We're going to cancel that because we're not putting any raw product anywhere now. So we're going to have a bunch of different routes. So what we're going to need is all of the storage behind each thing is going to feed into that thing. So we're going to have him take it from this large storage rack and put it in here. We're going to have him take from this one and put it in here. We're going to have him take from this one and put it in here. We're going to have him take from this one, put it in here. And then finally, we're going to have him take from this one and put it in here. Beautiful. So all of those are all being moved. We're also going to take our other handler. And actually, you know what? I just screwed him over. Hold on. He's been our OG. He was working on the brick press. So I don't want him getting far away from it. I was going to put the other guy on the brick press, but I really like him. So we're going to have him work on this side to keep things nice and even. So we're going to take it from here to here, here to here. I'm trying to minimize the amount of space that each person has to go. That's why, like, we had the chemist that's working on this, putting stuff over here. So it just makes a little bit more sense. So he'll have the first 5 here. And then we can have another guy, our new guy, Gary. How you doing, buddy? And he's technically only going to need 3, right? So we have 5. And then, wait. Did I mess this up? The first guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'd messed that up. So we'll have him go from here to here, here to here, and here to here. And we do have extras here, and we might end up needing it. I'm not sure if we will. We could potentially have this as extra storage for all of this and have this stuff feed over here. So we've got 2 left on him. So we could do these 2. We could hire another handler and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd have to do 1 ourselves, but I'm not sure that that's going to be needed. So that's all set up there. Now, the last thing we're going to have to do, and I'm sorry if this is, really getting long at this point, we're going to have these things go down the line. So each one is going to move down all the way down the line. And then this last one is going to move to the brick press. So I think we might be good. Let's think about this. I love walking around with my little clipboard, just feeling like I'm running the show here. You know what I mean? So, all right. So we've got everything growing. From there, these are going to go directly into the cauldron, into there. These are going to go directly from the cauldron into here. Both of these are going to the first one. This first one goes here, 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 and then goes across. Now, all of these shelves, I wish it would show the shelves. I think we got it set up correctly, though. These are going to come down like this. So that's how we're going to get everything that we need. Every final product that was mixed is going to move on. You're going to take the stuff from behind it, put it down, mix it, move it on. Take the stuff behind it, down, mix it, move it on. So that should be good there. Do we get our delivery? Not yet. Shoot. Is that going to be coming anytime soon? I kind of want to make sure that that's in here. 35 minutes, perfect. I want to make sure that's in here and everything's set up before we move on with our day. And then the brick press we do have going here. So this is going to be our finale. So technically this is all null and void at this point. We can put this over in our own personal setup because we aren't currently going to be using it. We've got a lot of extra gas here. Actually, what we could do is put all this extra gas over here so that this is ready to immediately start refilling this as needed. And technically, since he's got a couple extra routes, let's have Gary take gas from here to here and here to here. So it's actually fully automated. I also think because we've been moving trash cans around, we've got to get our cleaner. We've got to edit her. And she can have this trash can as well. So we shouldn't have any trash. This is looking really, really good, dude. So now we're going to have to take all of this stuff. Let me go put our equipment down. And this could almost be like our own personal little storage right here, too, because it's right next to the door. This is working out so freaking well. I'm so happy right now. So we've got all of these, and we're just going to put these in order. So it's motor, cuke, para, gas. Motor, cuke, para, gas. Cuke, battery, horse, bean. Cuke, battery, horse, and bean. And obviously we're going to want to keep these a lot more full, so we're going to have to order another delivery after delivery. It looked like we might be able to do 40s. So let's try 40, 40, 40, 80 on the Cuke, 40, 40. Beautiful. So we can send that to the barn loading dock 1. That's going to be 1560. And then can we go to the other one and let's just try another one? This is going to go to the barn. We can have it go to loading dock 2. We're going to be able to place another one. So we've got 2 orders coming in. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we might be good. Obviously, we're going to have to get everyone paid. That's our bed right there that we have access to. That is so nice how that worked out. So I guess let's just go for it, dude. 200 there, 200 here, 100 here. I'm just going to do 1 day's worth in case we mess something up and we need to fix it later. We better be making some really good freaking product, dude. And we should go in. I don't even remember what the actual product was. So let me take one of these. We're going to run it ourselves so we can figure out what it was called. I guess I can go through and do the first round. We can just get all of the stuff off of the back shelves and get them here. That way our handlers can kind of get a feel for the new thing without having to do a bunch of work right off the bat. So this is how it's going to go. We're going to get LA Monkey. We're going to move this over. Bing, boom, bam. Looking good. Now we're going to have a Shiny Mint. Then from there, we're going to go over here. Bang. We're going to go to Aspen Stink. From there, we mix it with a little bit of that gas. You got to have that gas, baby. That's going to give us some strawberry fuel. From there, we're going to go with some more Cuke, because who doesn't like some Coca-Cola? We got double Cuke in this thing. We're going to have that California Puke for the Cuke. Then we're going to add some battery, get you a little bright eye, get you a little buzzing. We're going to have that Banana McLovin. And we're going to go for some horse essence, because who doesn't want to just have that all up in their throat? Stinky Punch. And then finally, we're going to end with a Mega Bean to make y'all foggy. Big Thunder F. And we know what this does. This is a dangerous substance right here, dude. This thing absolutely messes you up. We're going to have to come up with a better name for it, though, so we can say it. So I'm going to go in. We're going to take everything else off for sale, which we only have one thing for sale right now, and it's just kind of the plain Jane stuff. Dude, $735 suggested asking price is crazy. And now that I think about it, I don't think we're going to be able to change the name. You can only change the name when you first discover it. So this is BT. We're going to be listing BT for sale, and I'm going to say let's put this at 900. We'll see if people take that. Okay, so we are all good to go. I guess we can have our first BT. Take this out, put this in, pack this up. Our very first one. Can't wait to get that out into the streets tomorrow. Let's grab all of our stuff so we're all ready to go. Put this stuff back. We don't need that right now. And I think we're going to be good to go to bed. I was worried we couldn't reach our bed there. Oh, I'm nervous too, but I think we're going to be in really good shape here. I think this is going to work. Let's see if people immediately wake up and start getting to work. Obviously, botanists are the first in. If we can see everything go down the line and turn into some sort of a final product, that is going to be amazing. Obviously, these guys have nothing to do right now because there's no product. What we could do to kind of jumpstart this process is let's take this and we could put this right here. So we'll see if that gets anybody working. That gets our first chemist going. We've already got an order for BT, and he's going to pay $1,000? Yes, right now. I will take that to you right now. Jeff, I don't even think of... Oh, shoot, we've got 4 regular things, too, we got to do. That's our last regular one. I forgot we accepted that. Okay, so we're going to let them cook, and I'm hoping we're going to come back, and we're going to see that stuff moving down the line. We'll see how it works out. Who knew Jeff was cooking like that, dude? How much is he making off these skateboards? I guess he's charging $1,000 or $1,500 for the golden skateboard. I didn't realize he had money. So we got the 4 standard right here, and he's gonna be back behind the Crimson Canary. Dude, I had it listed at 800 and he came in and highballed us. Wow. Gonna be back behind here. Bro, $1,000 for a baggie? Are you good? Cheers, dog. And he's happy about it. He's been one of the most difficult clients to work with. Like, he is always complaining about the quality. If we had just like some Super Shark that was, you know, average, not mid, just average, you know what I mean? Like, it was still pretty good stuff. obviously nicely mixed, he would never be happy with it. So I have no idea where he's coming from with that, but he's willing to pay. So even if we get fewer orders, we're gonna be fine. All right, so we're gonna take all this stuff. This is our big job though. Could we hire a handler to move stuff from the loading bays in? But I don't think they would have enough what's it called, spaces to work. So we'll see. Has it made its way down the line at all? This isn't mixing. Oh, it takes a while. We're on step 2. We'll see if it keeps going. So shoot, dude. Cuke is the second one. So we're going to put 2 there, and then Cuke is also the 5th. So, well, I guess technically down here we should be able to see it. So we've got Cuke here. You see anywhere with gas. We're going to have to keep up with this because it's going to make it easier for us to be able to resupply. We've got somebody asking for something at the door. Let me just get you a little bit. I don't really like when people show up for the house calls, but you're going to have this. 101 chance of success. There we go. We're going to take all this. This is so stressful, dude. Oh. Ding, turkey's done. We've got him. Oh, he just brought stuff down. Perfect. Okay, so that's working. So now she's going to start mixing with the para, and we've got more para, so he should bring this down. Motor oil is number 1 in the lineup, so we're going to put this here. They're going to bring that down. Mega Bean and Horse are going to be down at the end, so we can get these pre-set up. I don't like that I feel like we can't buy enough of what we want, and we're constantly going to be resupplying, but that's where, like I said before, we could potentially hire another, whatever it's called, the loaders, and we could have them move, we could have these all fully stacked as well, and have them moving stuff back behind and then moving stuff down, so it gives us a little extra wiggle room. I don't even want to worry about that until we're ready, though. Like, I want to make sure that we always have enough here. And you know what? I think we messed this up. We're going to need 1 of everything because we took 1 off to do it ourselves, and everything else is going to be in units of 20, and that's going to mess everything up. Good job, Trev. So we're going to go in for another delivery. This is embarrassing. I mean, technically, we could go ourselves, but we're going to want 1. I think probably 2 cukes. Oh, that is not good. We're paying $200 delivery fee for a $35 total. That's okay. It's not a big deal. And then we're going to call the second gas station, and we're going to go back to the 40s. I wish there was a way to remember your order, but all right. So this so far is working. Are we seeing stuff come? This hasn't produced any. Oh, this is. I want to see if he takes this and puts it down here. That's going to be an important part of this. It looks like it's making it into the labs, and the labs are running. We just want to make sure that both of these guys take this over here. Let me get my clipboard out. Just stand up here. Watch our employees. They might do it in a different order, though. It's like, why is he walking away? He's going to the cauldron. So they do it in a certain order. Come on. Come on. Come on. Make sure it goes there. Bang. And then now we're going to have... Oh, no, that's not him. That's a different chemist that's going to come in and do that. How far down the line are we? Have we made anything into the brick press yet? We haven't. That's because we're here. We just finished there. He's taking it to this. Okay, so we're halfway through the process officially. This takes a really long time. It's going to take a while to get stuff to where we need it. But if it's automated, eventually, you know, we're going to be able to keep up with it. Chloe, wow, we have a lot of stuff coming in. I don't think we're going to be able to meet the demand right off the bat, but we're going to have 20 of this as soon as this is done, so we actually might be able to. We'll wait to say yes to these guys. Well, we've got 19 coming in, actually, because we messed one up. We should have done 20 all at once, but it would have taken us a really long time. So each section takes a minute. So it's going to take, in total, probably 10 minutes to make one batch of 20, which is 10 hours in game. But once we start getting up ahead of the demand, we're going to be in good shape. Let's take all this. This is all of our ones, so we can at least get these all even. But wait, I think it's not going to be even because we've got 19 coming through, so we're going to need ones again. Oh no, dude. I really messed. We're going to have to get this in even numbers, and I messed it up. So these are good. It just depends on where it was. We need 1 para. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. I'm not too worried about it. I'll do that off screen. We're going to, when everything shuts down and nothing's moving around and things are just done, we'll get that fixed. So we've got California Puke. That was one of the things. We've already got a second set coming in, actually. She's going to be mixing California Puke because that came after the Cuke. It was rhyming. She's taking a really long time to get this one started up. We were in it, so we might have messed her up. Look at her flicking her wrist. So she's got that going, and she's already got more California Puke in there. Yeah, there's a number thing that's mixed up somewhere, but we're gonna be all right. I'm actually just gonna start making more delivery orders because I think it's gonna be a constant need. This is really nice, dude. All of this just looks so good We don't have to worry about anything. Actually, you know what we could do? Where did we put... I think it's over here. Let's grab a couple drying racks, and we could just... We could honestly do 4 of them. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we've got all this. Nobody else is going to be using these at any point, so we can get these on some drying racks and start drying these things so we can have some heavenly quality that we're going to be able to mix up for future customers, since this stuff is just kind of sitting here by itself anyway. And then our extra we can put over here. We don't have enough extra storage, but that's all right. We could put this back over here. So this, honestly, this could just be extra. Oh, I see another opportunity. Hold on. Do we have another storage rack? Let's take a storage rack. Let's put this here. We could just mirror it, and then we can have separate things for each person. So this rack can have more seeds and be only for this, and then this rack can have more seeds and be only for this. And then that way we don't have to worry about it. So this botanist is... He's got the goatee. Yeah, it's not the older guy. So we're going to change his storage rack into this one. So he's going to have all of his soil and everything, but now he's also going to have his own side of seeds and stuff. What worked well before is if we had all soils and then 2 things of seeds. So we could put a bunch of soils and then 2 things of seeds in here. We could put 1 extra seed, I guess. But that way they each have their own thing, and we're not going to have to manage them as much either. And oh my gosh, dude, is this it? Oh, we've got BT in the press. We are good to go, which means we are going to be able to go out and we are going to be able to... I don't know how much we're going to be able to overcharge. We honestly don't need to overcharge. I'm just going to say deal on all of these because I mean, we could probably add a little bit. Okay, never mind. We're just going to say deal on everything. Miss Ming? I know... No. Shoot. Okay. So we're not going to be able to argue. Let's just take what we get here. And obviously this isn't going to be able to be made into a press until we get 20, which we didn't have 20 there. We've got 20 now. And he's going to be able to put a BT brick on that rack, which is ridiculous, dude. So that's 20 times, what do we have this at? I mean, it's usually selling for $1,000. This is a $20,000 brick right here, dude. Oh my goodness. Yes, doesn't matter what you offer. I will take it. Yep, got you. No big deal. Let's go. Maria, come on. Hurry up. Put the stuff in there. She's just sitting there doing nothing. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is put this in and unpackage it, then put these in, and we have $1,000 per baggie here. Dude, this is ridiculess. She's for sure stuck. Come on. Get it together. Sometimes if you hit them, I feel bad doing it, but sometimes if you hit them, I think she's messed up because he was at the brick press pressing while she was trying to put the extra stuff over and she got stuck. So we might have to, I don't know, reload or something here. But this, dude, this has completely changed the game. So we're going to go make our rounds. We are going to go make at least $5,000 just in 5 deals tonight, which is amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. We have an absolute money printer. We just got to let that thing cook, dude. Just let it work. And I think we're going to be buying the dock soon. We're going to get Taco Tickler soon. And we are going to continue expanding our dominance. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Philip, big 1,040. Easy money. Peace out.